Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Umar Munshi here. I'm the general partner or GP for HASAN.VC and also the co-founder of the Ethis group of Islamic FinTech platforms. And I'd like to say very clearly that Adl Advisory has been instrumental in our journey, in our activities, in our efforts to build a halal finance and business ecosystem, specifically in our case for early stage startups. The thing about working with Adl Advisory is that I have over many years of experience in this space, work with various different Sharia scholars, Sharia advisors, and so on. And all of them have their strengths. For Adl, the strength is, I would say, there are multiple strengths that I will highlight. Firstly, the commitment of the team is something that really strikes me. As a business owner, I want to not only get endorsement and to be compliant, I also want to go deeper than that. I want to go beyond that and make sure that the substance of what we're doing is Sharia compliant and the spirit of how we do it and the outcomes of what we do are all in line with the principles that we have in Islam and in Muamalat. Right? And Adl provides this because they not only look at the technical aspects, but they also take the time and the effort to bring understanding, awareness, and insight so that we learn and grow as we engage Adl, not just get services from them. I think that's the first thing I want to highlight. The second thing I want to highlight is the unique exposure or unique understanding and insight that Adl has specifically in new and emerging areas of Islamic finance and the Islamic economy. We are a VC, we invest in the cutting edge. We are at the forefront of innovation. We look at early stage startups, meaning the newest ideas, the newest innovations, the latest technologies. And this can be quite tricky sometimes from a Sharia perspective. And that's where having a Sharia advisor like Adl Advisory with their exposure, experience, and understanding of technology, of innovation, of FinTech, of even advanced emerging technologies from AI to Web3 and blockchain. This gives us a lot of comfort and a lot of value because we don't have to re-explain these concepts, or even when we do have to explain some of these concepts, the foundations are there so that the Sharia advisors and team at Adl can very quickly absorb and understand and appreciate what we're talking about so that they can then continue with the Sharia process. And last but not least, one thing I really like about Adl is that they work in a new style or the emerging style of working online. Right? Of course, we can and do meet up with some of the Adl team members and advisors, but the ability to work online, not just have meetings online, but to work online, to have documents signed online, to have due diligence processes happening within apps and so on, that is game-changing for us because it allows us to work the way we prefer to work. So with that, these are three things I'd like to share about our experience working with Adl. And we strongly recommend Adl Advisory to any institution or any startup, whether you're a large bank or you're a small startup. Adl has the ability to be flexible and to be able to provide a proportionate service to that level or size of client, inshallah. I'd like to also thank Mufti Yusuf and the Adl team for everything you've done for us, and inshallah look forward to a lot more to come in the coming years. Thank you.